Good evening, good evening. We are connecting this evening. We're going to be talking about what or who no longer serves a purpose in your life. We're going to get into this discussion. How does it link to menopause? Why are we talking about this even? Well, you know what? I think we're going to get some real talk this evening in terms of, does this thing or does this person have that much of an impact on you that it is allowing you, it's causing you concerns in terms of your health? Is it linked? Is it linked? So we're going to get into this, and I want to hear from you as well, to be honest with you. The question is, what or who is no longer serving a purpose in your life? This is what we've got to be thinking about. And if it is no longer serving a purpose, then what are we doing about it? Why do we still have that? Why are we still holding it? Why are we still holding that person close to us? It's definitely a question to be thinking about, Definitely a question to be thinking about. But welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. My name is Jackie, and I am a menopause wellness practitioner, as well as a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. And we talk all things menopause here. But this evening we're going to get into a conversation around what or who is no longer serving you. Let's, think about these things. Good evening, good evening. So we're going to have a conversation. We had a menopause drop-in earlier on today, this morning. So we do have menopause drop-ins every so often. But we also like to talk about subject matters related to life itself. So let's get into this discussion. I'm just going to see what's going to. Let me do some joining. Good evening, good evening. Welcome. Do feel free to come in and ask questions around the menopause, or even share, your story. This is a menopause wellness community, and we are literally supporting, connecting. But it'd be nice to know, that one question, what or who is no longer serving you, no longer purposeful in your life? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm asking you this evening. Good evening, Doctor. Good evening, Maria. Welcome, Queens. How are you this evening? Thank you for joining the live. Good to see you. We've been talking about, I was on earlier today, and we had a menopause cafe, menopause drop-in today, this morning. And yesterday we were talking about the women's health strategy. That's what we were talking about yesterday. It was quite a good conversation, actually. But this evening I thought I'd ask that question. This is the question I'm asking. I want you to think about it. What or who is no longer serving you? Serving that purpose in your life? Because let's be real, we probably all have, quite a few of us have items in our household that actually no longer serves a purpose, but we still hold on to it. And it's the same with people. They're no longer serving a purpose in our life, but we're still holding on to them. Why is that? Welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community, everyone. I'm sorry to hear that, Maria. What are you doing to manage that then? I know you're saying you can't sleep, and I hear you, and I hear you, and I understand you. But are you trying different things? What have you tried already? Oh, that's good to hear, Doctor. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. And thank you. So we're asking that question this evening. What or who no longer serves a purpose in your life? This is what I want to know. Do you know why I'm asking this question? I'm asking this question for a valid reason, because sometimes when we hold on to things and people, they can have an impact on our well-being. That's the reality. They absolutely can have an impact on our well-being. So I want us to kind of dig deep this evening and think about asking ourselves the question, what or who is no longer serving a purpose in our lives? This is what we got to ask ourselves. And you don't have to share it in the chat. Just think about it. Just have a think about it. And is anything draining your energy? Is anyone draining your energy? It could be a person, it could be a thing. I'm drinking my hot lemon. So, let me just see. Let me see who's here. But welcome. If you are on a For You page, do come in. Do come in and say hi. I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to take a quick response to something quickly. Hi, Pearl Tree. How are you? How are you this evening? If you've got any questions about menopause, if you want to just find out some information, if you just want to, just have a rant and rave about your journey, or even if you are not quite there yet on this midlife transition and you would like to find out a bit more information, then come in and say hi. This is the place to be. Hey Claire, how are you? This is the place to be. But this evening, this is the question we're asking. What or who is no longer serving a purpose in your life? This is what we're going to do. We're going to be digging deep this evening. And actually, you don't have to be putting anything in the chat around these questions. You can keep it to yourself. But I just kind of want you to think about this, because there are some times in life that we hold on to items or hold on to people that no longer serves a purpose. So why are we holding on to them? Because I tell you, they can absolutely have an impact on our well-being, things and people. So why are we holding on to them? This is what we got to ask ourselves questions for. If something is no longer serving a purpose, then what is the point of having it? What is the point of holding it? A person or an item? How are you, Claire? Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I'm hoping, I cannot even, that's good to hear. I cannot even remember how to put this, the platform up. I don't even think it allowed me to do this anymore. Can you come up for a chat? Let me know. Let me know. I was feeling a little tired this evening and thought, I could do with an early night, really do with an early night. I think I will have an early night this evening. I'm getting... Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I don't even know all about that. I hear people talking about the FYP, but I don't even know all of that. Yeah, I don't even know. I hardly even look at these likes. And I can't even tap the screen myself, can I? Can't even tap the screen myself. But thank you. I appreciate you. I honestly do. It looks like quite a few. Well, it's quite quiet this evening, isn't it? Really quiet. Very, very quiet. If there are people around on the For You page that want to talk about the menopause, let's, we can have another. We had a drop in this morning. We can absolutely have another drop in. How long have you been on? Oh, just 8:30. 8:30, 10 minutes, 12 minutes actually. Not long. But yeah, it's quite quiet this evening. But sometimes it's quiet to begin with and then things pick up. I'll give it a little while. I'm feeling really tired myself. Absolutely feeling really tired. Oh, thanks, Claire. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, it's quite quiet. But yeah, I was talking about what have you been... Oh, today, what have I been doing today? I'm actually having some time with the grandchildren because my daughter and son-in-law have gone away for a few nights. They're coming back tomorrow now, so I've been having some time with them. And today, after taking them to school, I did a lot of admin today, a lot of admin. And then the time just went so quickly, You don't realize, when you've got children, right, and they've grown up, left home, you don't realize until you have your grandchildren just how busy your schedule was. It was like I got back, did some admin, and then before you know it, it was time to go and collect them from school. It was like, my goodness me. And then I'm rushing, trying to get the snacks ready, get this sorted out before I went to get them. Yeah, you just don't realize. I had to take a moment to reflect, to say, my goodness me, this is what my daughter does every day. Yeah, so busy but productive, which was good. Good evening, Regan. Welcome to the community. So we're just having a chit chat, really. And one of the questions that I was asking is, what or who is no longer serving a purpose in your life? And the reason why I'm asking this is because, sometimes we hold on to things and we hold on to people in our lives, and actually they're no longer serving a purpose. And sometimes that thing or that person actually causes a lot of stress or some stress. They may drain your energy. And does that have an impact on our menopause journey? Absolutely. Absolutely. So the question is, why are we actually holding on to that person? And why are we actually holding on to that thing? Do we not need to then release that person or release that thing? But we tend to hold on to it. So, that's what I was just asking about, just us being reflective this evening. And is it time to let go? Is it time to let go of that person? Is it time to let go of that thing? So that was the question. I'm thinking about, I know there's probably things, the people that I know no longer serve the purpose in my life. I've let them go anyway. They're gone. But I know I'm holding on to items that I can so get rid of. So get rid of. And it's like sometimes you have to have a kind of declutter sometimes, every year, I still do it now actually, every year I would have almost a declutter of a cleansing of my phone, my diary. When I had paper-based diary, I still have them, but when I had everyone's telephone numbers in diaries, right, I used to look through and look at who have I not been in contact with for the whole year, and ask that question, are they still serving a purpose in my life? Because if not, I would just delete the numbers. That's what I would do. I still do it. Absolutely still do it. So welcome to the Menopause Wellness community. We are talking about, well, we'll always talk about menopause, right? Menopause. If you've got any questions, if you want to have anything clarified, share your journey. This is what the community is about. It's all about raising knowledge, building our own knowledge, understanding our journey a bit better. But yeah, one of the questions I was asking this evening was what or who is no longer serving a purpose in your life. Something to kind of think about. Hey, thanks, Claire. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know what it's like to tap the screen. I can't even tap my own screen, can I? It doesn't even count. I tried it once. I remember trying it once and it just did not count at all. Didn't count at all. What do you think about these community meetups, Claire? They're starting in June. We're going to start them in June. I've been looking at maybe potential venues or just potential meetup points. Yeah. We'll have to all come up to you or you come down here. I'm thinking of making them, I hope, yeah, I'm hoping so. A lot of people are saying that you know, they would like to do some meetups as well. So definitely the first one's going to be in June. And I'm not sure where. I'm thinking maybe London, because that's kind of somewhere that everyone could get to, no matter where they're traveling from. But I may have to do a few, but definitely starting in June. If you got any ideas, just ping them over to me as well. I'm thinking of making it like, just like maybe go meeting up for a coffee somewhere. Offer me hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee, but maybe a coffee, or let's do for a walk in a park or something to begin with, and then we can move on to retreats a bit later on down the line. That's probably going to be like the end of this year, beginning of next year anyway, retreats and time away. Claire, you make me laugh. Thank you very much. Look, I didn't even notice up there, 2.4, tapping away. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's quite a few parks. So, I mean, Hyde Park and Greenwich Park came up as well as a thought. But yeah, just see what people are saying. But definitely June, we're going to start in June. And by then it should have warmed up a bit more. Don't get me wrong, the sun is out. But listen, that is definitely teasing, because it's still cold out. It is absolutely still cold out. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to... I'll invite you up and see. If you can't come up, don't worry. Just don't accept it. But I'm going to say...
You okay? I'm okay.
What have you been up to today?
I've been to pick up my mother of the bride rack today.
Something nice?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm really pleased with it.
That is good. It's soon, isn't it?
It is actually 12 weeks away.
No, that's really good. You found something. That's the thing, isn't it? You want to be comfortable in it as well. So,
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I can hear you very well.
is it better now?
Yeah, that's better.
That's probably why no one was. If I had the volume down, no one probably could hear me. So you had a full day out today.
Yeah, I was on our drive away from where I live because my son-in-law took me. And it was a couple of hours out, so it was really nice actually. So I'm really happy.
Oh, very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm excited now.
More preparation to do.
Not a lot to do now, and just a little bit, some finishing touches, and then just wait out for the big day.
I bet you're looking forward to that anyway.
We're excited. We're really excited.
It seems to be really slow this evening. You was on earlier on, weren't you, with me?
Yeah, I was on earlier and it was quite busy. I don't know what's going on.
Busy, but sometimes I'll come on and I'll think, I'll just give it a little while because I'm actually feeling tired this evening. I tend to, when I'm with the grandchildren, I tend to not really get a deep sleep because I'm obviously mindful about them. If they wake up, then they need me, so I'm up and about with them.
No point staying on if there's nobody on.
Just do a little bit more admin. I'm always
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go and get an early night for real. Go and get
Yeah, I carry on with what you're doing and have a little early night.
Definitely. Hey Mercy, how are you? I'm thinking of just wrapping up already because I know I only came on like not even half an hour, 30 minutes, but it's very quiet this evening, very quiet. To be honest with you, you know what? I think we did about 2.5, 3 hours earlier on this morning. It was longer than anticipated anyway, but it was pretty good this morning. It was really busy. But yes, I think I'm going to call it an evening.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Go and have a chill out and, this is like half an hour. I've never seen it like this before.
I think I've seen it slow, but not this slow. Definitely not this slow.
No, and the thing is, this time of night, everybody's usually on, aren't they?
But there's obviously other things going on. There's so much going on this platform, isn't it? It's such a platform.
Yeah, I think a lot of followers that I look at, they're very quiet this evening as well.
Definitely. But yeah, well, didn't get me question. Ask the question. I do sometimes feel that, I mean, we talk a lot about menopause and this is the platform, isn't it? Is to find out about it. But I'm thinking about more things that but still relate it to the menopause. And this is why I asked that question about, sometimes we don't realize that the people we're holding on to or the things we're holding on to can actually that's why we was talking about it this evening.
Yeah, I think it's a really good subject matter actually, because us as women, we tend to hold on to things, don't we? Whether it's possession or toxicity in our lives, friends, relationships. We hold on to so much. So I think it's a really good subject.
We'll definitely come back and revisit it for sure. Um, I'm gonna have a think about doing a weekly day, stick to that day, so everyone's aware of it as well. It worked really well when we had the 3 evenings a week, but at the moment, not committing to 3 evenings a week, but definitely the same evening each week would probably be better, so people know exactly that we're on like a Tuesday evening or a Wednesday evening or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. And people look forward to that then, you see.
So definitely make it like 1 evening a week. I'll probably start that next week and let everyone know that it's going to be, and I'll probably change it on the page that it's every evening, because at the moment it just says impromptu lives. So I'll just make a definite date next week, commit to a date and move forward and keep that date. And if there's any additional days, then that's just extra bonus. But we will keep specifically to that one day for now.
Yeah, and keep to this subject as well.
We will. I'm going to go because it's coming up to 9 o'clock already. And Kate, 30 minutes, but thank you for all the likes.
It's okay.
Very much. I think Mercy's still here. No, it's not. Sometimes you see at the top there, she can look like it's more than one person, but no. But yeah, thanks for coming on and having a chat.
That's all right, Jack. You just let me know when you're going live again, and I'll be there.
From next week, I'm going to do 1 evening a week. I'm going to have a look at my diary and see which evening I'm going to commit to. It's probably going to be a Thursday or something, and then commit to Thursday evenings for the lives, and just go back to at least having 1 day a week from next week.
Yeah, agreed. That'd be brilliant. I look forward to that every week as well.
All right then, so I will speak to you soon, and thanks for coming on this evening and having a little chat.
That's okay. I'll see you soon, Jack. Take care.
See you soon.
Bye.